Yeah, we need to put this on paper and start outlining. I mean, we haven't even highlighted the route on the highway that we would take and what we'd be confronted with.
I just want to make sure we're making the right decision for us and not ending up stranded somewhere without any money.
Well, our biggest expenditure is going to be fuel.
And right now we're 16,000 short. It's not going to work.
If we ran it on vegetable oil, we could cut that back huge. That might be our only option.
No doubt about it that we're going to be dealing with some corruption. That's just a given. You're in Mexico.
There's a reason for me to live. This is the moment. Four-wheel drive, mud, chainsaw, shotguns, fishing. That's expedition. Chris Owen's brain was taken apart. There's parts missing, screws aren't there. He's lost.
Have you ever been sprayed in the face with bear mace? 7 times.
When I have my life in his hands, I'm scared.
Out fishing with the drug cartel.
Dad from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Guy that can really cut loose sometimes, but also really worry about what's going down.
I'm a little apprehensive. A little nervous. It's good to be cautious. That's serious. I want to come home in one piece.
Brian, he's like the MacGyver on the trip.
He's the kind of guy you want in a foxhole organizing the channel.
He's a researching machine, okay? He's got all the latest GPS, satellite, map, technology. I'm not kidding you. That guy is jerry-rigged so much stuff. We're not going to pretend to be pro bass fishermen. We actually really don't know what we're doing half the time, but we're doing it anyhow.
What's going on in the trees?
No motor and going down the ramp.
Hey, let me grab the motor. Reverse.
Go, 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 go!
That's what I'm talking about.
One of Mexico's most powerful drug trade organization is based in the state of Sinaloa,
Where's Sinaloa?
where we would have to travel through. Unavoidable. That's actually where the Bass Lakes are.
Is there warning advisory for that area? Jeff was talking about somebody dying at the lake.
Who? Was he?
It's somewhere on the Bass Lakes.
It's probably not safe to travel to the Bass Lakes. Cool looking lake surrounded by marijuana fields. Holy dude, the size of this bass.
Oh yeah, that's the one we want to go to.
I'm definitely stoked to go down to Mexico. It might not be the most ideal times right now because of everything that's going on in the news.
There's going to be a huge level and risk. I mean, we can't be stupid and going down, like we usually do.
We pretty much just have a sign painted on the side of our truck that says, screw with us or gringos.
Certainly, I'm not going to allow, me or anybody else to get into a potential hostile situation.
I don't even want to think about the worst that could happen. I mean, there's killings, there's drug cartel.
I don't know how I'm going to prevent this from happening, but I'm bringing bear mace. Yeah, we'll be all right. I took grizzly bear mace training in Wyoming one summer.
I'm just reading right here, beheadings and hangings plague Tijuana amid festival.
Think about it. We've got 7 cartel members with machine guns surrounding us. What's going to take them down in one full swoop? 36 ounces of bear mace. To their knees. Have you ever been sprayed in the face with bear mace? Have you? 7 times. Each time it dropped me for hours. I lost the safety cap. What happens? Shit happens.
My Lord, finally.
We are moments from takeoff right now. We've got everything in the truck.
I can't believe it, we're finally getting on the road. We've got a long and bumpy road ahead of us, but we're all super excited to get down into Mexico and get after some of these big largemouth bass.
We're almost into Mexico. We're about 200 yards from crossing the border.
Going into a war zone.
We'll totally go to jail if we try to cross the border with cameras on. So they're going off. See ya on the other side.
We made it across.
in Mexico.
I'm lost. We turn left, right?
No, you go that way.
That's not the road.
Brian and Thad are navigating to the middle of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure the pump's froze. It's pushing diesel out of our tank.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Well, we managed to get about halfway down into Baja to find out that our pump totally stopped working.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult explaining that our vehicle runs on vegetable oil.
No diesel.
Kind of everything gets lost in translation.
Pretty much add an O or add an A. Conque. That would be the tank.
Oh, we're finally back on the road. It seems like the pump's working again.
We just got pulled over.
Another fine mess. We just got flagged down by some police officers.
Got 3 police officers down here and going to the courthouse, maybe to jail, who knows?
41 ticket for you, 10,000 pesos. You pay, you go
I don't
home.
know what's going on. I have no idea.
We're gonna go to the courthouse and see if we can figure something out.
We pulled in late last night, found some place to camp down by the beach.
What's up, dude?
The bear has awakened.
I mean, it's been one thing after another. Stopping along the way in different towns, dealing with vehicle issues. But we're back on the road and we're headed down to our next place to fish. We haven't really had a chance to fish yet, so we're all super pumped to get on the water.
We're gonna jump on a ferry today and head over to mainland. I think it's about a 10-hour ride across the Rio Cortez.
Now we're crossing over. The guys were talking about the dangers of Mexico and it could get a little tougher once we get to the mainland. I guess we'll see. I think everything's gonna go pretty smooth.
It's a journey. It's kind of the next phase, the next step.
Right before we came out here, I just found out that I've got a baby on the way.
The stork is coming to Thad's house.
I've got to go back home. I'm seriously worried about you guys. I'm gonna have another kid.
Everybody's pretty excited about these big bass. You know, I've never really caught bass and got myself a smile, you know. It's exciting.
I'm floored, man. I don't know. We've been wanting to go fish these lakes for such a long time now. It's finally becoming a reality.
This is the biggest bass lake in all of Mexico. Wouldn't be surprised if we got the whole thing to ourselves right now, so. They make the bass fishing look easy on TV, but I'm looking out on this lake. It's huge.
I mean, how hard could it really be?
There's nothing that looks easy about this situation at all. That is like headquarters for the Sinaloa cartel, so it's right there in that area. No big deal. Anyways, we're safe, dude. Personally, I haven't had a lot of experience fishing for these things. I know Brian and Jay haven't had a lot either.
Just for future tense. That's what caught the world record right there. How many times you fall in, son?
Yesterday?
I
don't know what happened. 1 second I'm in the boat, next second I'm underwater.
Well, the boat was facing some direction and I went around to get to the back because the wind was blowing.
I don't know how I fell out. All I know is I can't use, I was stuck on bottom.
That's when I went ass over tea kettle off the back end.
I'm gonna kill myself one of these times. I just blink and I'm in the water every time. There was a huge boat that came through here and kicked up some nasty waves.
Break the line and then the tip.
Knocked me right out of the boat. Sure.
The tip must have fallen right down here.
How did that happen?
Oh!
What's going on? I didn't get a hookup because I set it like a little Girl Scout.
It looks like an everything bass. I heard like the bite and everything.
I think it's time to regroup, sleep, and hit it hard in the morning.
Today I threw every trick in the box.
So we've checked out most of the lake so far, except for a small river that flows in from the backcountry. We're not really sure what to expect. I mean, it could have some of the biggest bass in the entire area.
We go around the corner and we start fishing again.
About 10 minutes ago, literally 10 minutes ago, we were upriver.
And we hear gunshots.
Go, 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 go! Brian yells off to the left. Wow! There's a bunch of weed growing on the hillside.
We saw an entire side of the hill.
Huge field.
Chartreuse green, all through the woods.
It was all marijuana.
Brian whistles, stop.
We heard 3 gunshots back there.
We all just freeze. We're like, oh shit.
And I know in America, you hear a gunshot, it's like, oh, no big deal, people have guns. But in Mexico, it's illegal.
It's the things you don't see on camera.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know. Still back there. Glad we got the faster motor in this situation.
We're way upriver in a place that we should not be right now.
Not a happy place here.
This is too sketchy. Got multa growing all up in the hillsides.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, man, anywhere but here. So I pull the boat in and I look over the side and there's this huge bass in the water. It's filleted on both sides. I take a closer look and there's fins coming out of its mouth and the fins are still moving. Yeah, here's what I think happened. God only knows who came over and saw this big ass bass here choking on a tilapia. You see this? This is how the bass died. The tilapia is stuck in the gill plates. It's still alive. It's still alive, man. And they filleted it.
Bones gets hungry. He don't even let him go. You don't even gonna let him go.
Oh! Let the tilapia go, man.
Yeah, tilapia wants out. This tilapia, they got spiny fins, so it's lodged in there. I think this is how Mother Nature works. We haven't caught shit all day long, and I'm gonna let the tilapia go.
Get any flies that size?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to tie something that size.
It's a big ass tilapia, man. Swim right into a net.
It's only a fish. How hard can it be? We're fishing with feathers.
As fly fishermen, we tie flies to match what the fish eat. We call it matching the hatch.
This is my best representation of tilapia, and this water is filled with them, and that's what these bass are gorging themselves on. We found some really steep cliffs, decided to sink some big tilapia patterns down, and this is what we ended up with. Dude, savage take, great fight. Biggest bass I've ever gotten on a fly rod. Oh man, why we came here, buddy. I love this place.
Once you start figuring out a thing or two about this bass fishing, it hooks you. I'm stripping in, strip. And then JJ says something and I stop.
What's that?
Go ahead and hook it up, Chris.
No way. I'll take it.
Bass Master Chris.
Not bad. Baby for this lake, but I'll take him. Giddy up, bass assassinator. You hear that? That's a 22-pound bass eating a duck.
So we're calling Brian the weapon of bass destruction, Jill. I'm trying to earn the name the Bass Assassinator, but got a pot belly. Have to catch a big bass first. You doing? You jigging or something? You can't catch fish jigging.
Damn, oh, damn crazy, man. I've never seen anything like that in my damn life. The shoulders on that thing. Holy crap. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I think we just stepped it up a couple pounds.
good sized fish.
His take, dude, he came up out of the water, he hit it and was like a foot out of the water and then came back in.
This has been a huge learning process, and we still have a ton to learn. I never thought we'd run into bass like this, especially on a fly rod.
I have a feeling that anybody with just a little bit more knowledge than us, which isn't a lot at all, would come to this lake and light this place up.
We need to go to Bass Boot Camp.